What a night for senior running back Derek Jamison. 59 yards on this touchdown run as he finds the seam. He would add a 74-yarder later, and the #1 seed Crimson clobber Woodbury 31-12.
Between Maple Grove and Woodbury. Check out this rush from Derek Jamison. All that snow coming down. Picturesque. A 59-yard touchdown. He even had a longer one in the third quarter. 74 yards. Maple Grove's defense had the clamps.
Second quarter, and Royals quarterback George Bajellos is hit as he throws by Mason South. The ball floats to Crimson linebacker Jacob Anderson, who makes the interception at the Maple Grove 18-yard line.
Woodbury all night in this play. They end up sacking the quarterback. Maple Grove wins to advance 31-12.
The give is to Jamison, who has a hole to run through and gets a great downfield block from number 72, Will Ressman. Jamison outruns the Royals defense to the end zone for a second touchdown of the game. Maple Grove goes on to win 31-12.
Woodbury winner goes to U.S. Bank Stadium next week. Royals late in the half. Quarterback George Bellows bobbles the snap. That allows Maple Grove's Bernie Grains to come in for the big sap, keeping the Crimson up 14-0. Royals get another crack at it. Bellows this time going deep over the middle. Blake Rohrer with a great grab here. Woodbury was driving, trying to get into the end zone. But on 4th and 5, Bellows again to the air. This time it's broken up by Max Hoyt, and the Crimson take over. Then on the next play, check this out. Derek Jamison takes the handoff, gets to the corner, and he's gone. He'll go 74 yards to the end zone. Maple Grove up 21-0 at that point. Jamison 2 TDs, and the Crimson move on to the state semifinals with a 31-12 win.
It's the Trojans against the Knights in the Class 6A quarterfinals. Winner goes to the Final Four. First quarter, Wayzata's Drew Streeter fires in for the tackle. Knights would be forced to punt, giving the Trojans good field position. They drive to the 1, but Brooks O'Brien's hit knocks the ball loose, and STMA recovers. Wayzata comes away with nothing. Dominic Heim blows through the line and crushes the STMA running back. Yards and points hard to come by in this game. But in the second quarter, Julian Alfaro Diedrich gets around the edge and battles to the 2-yard line. Then Diedrich zips into the end zone to give the Trojans a 7-0 lead. The Knights hit on a big play.
First, you had the Trojans' Julian Diedrich. Just 1 yard to go. Easy money. Same situation on the other end of the field. The Knights' Jarrett Bennett.
As Owen Narrows connects with Riley Purcell, and he fights to the 12-yard line. Then Jarrett Bennett caps the drive with a 1-yard score, and it's 7-all. Fourth quarter.
Late in the game, 4th and 1 for Wayzata, and they don't get it. St. Michael holds, and they get the ball back. Less than 2 minutes left.
Ensuing possession narrows to Purcell, and a great catch lands the Knights at the 25-yard line. Next play, a nice block by Sean Scripp, springs Bennett, and he's gone for the touchdown. STMA takes a 14.
Bennett, the running back. Watch this. Huge 25-yard touchdown run with less than 2 minutes to go. The number 2 seed, St. Michael-Albertville Knights, heading to the U.S. Bank.
St. Michael-Albertville was taking on Wayzata in 6A. This one came down to the fourth quarter. Jarrett Bennett put St. Michael up 14-7 with just under 2 minutes left in the game. Wayzata drove down the field. They had a chance to send it into overtime. The pass in the end zone, but it just barely falls incomplete. St. Michael-Albertville survives with a 14-7 win.
Opening drive of the football game, Elijah Sandridge, a 30-yard run for Shakopee down to the 16. Jaden Hellerud with the pass into the end zone, but Ryder Patterson, a big interception, and the drive is done. Lakeville South, 4th.
Dean, the ball carrier.
And goal, Cam Dean, the quarterback, takes it in for the touchdown, 7-0 South. A little bit later in the first quarter, watch this. Dean with a keeper, 64 yards on the touchdown run. Lakeville South, just like that, up 14-0, but we got a long way to go.
Twice for touchdowns. Give Shakopee some credit, though. Well, here's Camden.
Yeah, there he goes again.
Yeah. On that counter reverse, misses the tackle. So these were his 2 on the night, and that one was for distance. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It was a bit of a track meet.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Carson Hansen running for that sprint.
Here he comes.
Wild game. There's Carson.
Gone.
A lot of points in this one, Maxie. A lot of points. Lakeville South wins it.
It was 14-7 when Carson Hansen busts loose on a 39-yard touchdown, 21-7 South.
Still seeking a first state title, South facing Shakopee in the quarterfinals tonight. Carson Hansen ran this one in for a 21-7 second quarter lead.
Back comes Shakopee. Sandridge, a 36-yard TD run, 21-14 South in the second. Hellerud, a pass to Sam West. He takes it 17 yards down to the 2. It would set up a touchdown by Hellerud with 40 seconds left in the half. We're tied at halftime, 21-all.
Tied at 21 at halftime, but South back in front in the third. Hansen just barely gets across the line for this one, and a 28-21 lead.
Third quarter, South opening drive of the quarter. Dean to Carson Hansen. Touchdown strike, 28-21. Fourth quarter, Hellerud in the Wildcat. 5-yard TD run, game tied at 28. Cougars retake the lead. Josh Jacobson, 3-yard touchdown run. South in front, 35-28. Their defense would hold. Delaney Saraju, big 9-yard loss on the play. Then Cam Dean would ice it, and Lakeville South wins to advance to the 6A semis, 42-28 final.
Let's go! Let's go! Who we playing? Go! What's the score? 0-0. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Touchdowns from Tyler Walden and Jermel Taylor put Eden Prairie in an early lead before Farmington's defense put the clamps on the Eagles. Rod Finley scored the lone Tiger touchdown.
We came out slow. That's all that happened.
Defense did good the first couple of series. We have to pick it up, of course. We just saw in the last couple of series with that big turnover, and then the half, that was huge for us.
A hard-fought game saw the Eagles advance, but they had to work for it.
Just Eden Prairie tradition to take it home. It's nothing new to us. We just got to ride.
Farmington fought until the end, reaching deep into their bag of tricks for this 4th down attempt.
The number 2 rated team in 6A wins over Farmington. Tyler Walden, touchdown here to make it 7-0. How about the beautiful pass? Nick Fozzie to Jamel Taylor, 16-yard strike, 14-0 EP. 14-7, third quarter, Rod Finley inside the EP 25 fumbles. Bobby Heiberg recovers, critical turnover leads to this, a 42-yard fourth quarter field goal by Cole Nelson to ice the game. EP wins 17-7. So, after last night and tonight, here's one side of the 6A bracket. Lakeville South against St. Michael-Albertville, Friday night, November 19th at US Bank. On the other side of the bracket, Eden Prairie will face Maple Grove Thursday night next week at US Bank. The 6A Final Four is set.